A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Drew Smyly is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's able to put together a solid year, an ERA in the low 2s. He's been around the plate. He's pitching deep in games. So I expect to see another dominating performance from him with his team in the game, and him maybe walking out of here with another W.
Here's Nori Aoki, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Nori Aoki.
And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, Matt, you have to watch out for Carlos Beltran these days. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Now at the plate, George Springer. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Pitch on the way. Too high, 1-0. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Charlie Morton will be on the mound for game 4. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the 1 or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Shortstop,
Standing in, Gene Segura. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think everyone's just waiting for Adam Jones to come alive. Well, he's really struggled in this recent stretch. You look at it, he has only 1 RBI in the last 10 games, and he's hitting in the middle of the order. They're expecting a lot more production from him, and I'm sure he's expecting a lot more from himself.
Digging in now, Adam Jones. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
They're having a really nice road trip, Matt. I mean, the 4-1 on the road trip. Take that any day, any trip. But they can really make it special with a W today.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. His prior history versus this arm, 1 for 5. The 1-1 now to Jones. A high fastball is in there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Not close. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Another try at 2-2. And that is through into right field for a single. Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Carlos Correa. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 7 is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays.
Batting sixth.
And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
Here's Carlos Beltran, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
1-2, here it comes. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. No score here as we play inning number 2. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
First baseman number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Stepping in now, Yulieski Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 11 home runs, 27 driven in. In there, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting 8th, third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Previous battles with Drew Smyly, 2 for 9. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Bautista.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista, number 14 on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he led off the second inning and absolutely destroyed that ball for a home run.
Striding into the box, number 7, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Base is empty here with nobody out. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit.
Well, he got ahead early, 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with, because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Santana.
Standing in, Carlos Santana, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and he's retired 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros.
Catcher.
And I look down at shortstop and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa. Shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. He's set. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Again, a 1-2. And this one gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 1 out and a runner on third. Now a flare out toward right center. Beltran coming on. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Blue Jays, and it comes courtesy of the Jose Bautista home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler White. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
White.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground up the middle. There's Segura. Throw just in time as they get him by an eye length.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Hernan Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. 4-1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here comes the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
None out, runners at first and second. Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
the right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Astros nothing. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve.
Leading off for
He's
the
0
Astros.
for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Now batting, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Back to the mound and off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez is there for it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. Digging in, number 7. A
Leading off
base
the
hit in
Blue
his
Jays
first trip.
First baseman, number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Now here it comes. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And another foul ball. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Morton will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Number 44, designated hitter.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Stephen Vogt.
Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. In now, Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The right fielder, number 15, Carlos Beltran.
Right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out.
First baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Stepping up now, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a called strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 2-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. He's running toward second. Sent toward first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, I like this. The first pitch to get a guy off and running. I don't know if it was a run and hit or a hit and run, but you do know one thing. He's going to try to throw a strike. And if you got a guy who can put the ball in play, this is a great play for you.
Tyler White will bat next. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 7 is over and he tucks it away for the second out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Here's Nori Aoki as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. In to score the runner from third, and the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's George Springer as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
2 out here and a runner at second. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Houston leads this one 2-1. Now to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
0-1. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Aoki is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
So stepping in, Hernan Perez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jean Segura.
Jean Segura standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And that's in there for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Vogt is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Astros 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Beltran giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Another 0-2 home. A fastball that just misses inside. One and 2, here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Full count. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose.
So striding in, Jose Bautista, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This one's down to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
That's a big base hit right there. Now you've moved a tying run to third base with just one out. And there's a lot of things the offense can do now. Will they sack bunt? Will you get a sacrifice fly? Would they steal the runner from first and third, maybe steal? Matt, this is so exciting. There's so many possibilities.
In now, number 7, grounded up the first baseline, and a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runners are at first and third, one away. And this is fouled at the plate. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. Seventh inning coming up. And we are tied 2-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the seventh. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll start the seventh. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. One now to Beltran. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chu has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Segura has it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are
Alex Bregman.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Maybe a rug burner too after that one as we get another look at it here. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Stephen Vogt.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Three and 1. Here it is. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Will Harris takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Will Harris.
Shin-Soo Choo will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. In there, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Late in the game, you don't want to give up the out by bunting the man over. So you put the hit and run on. Nice job. Now you got a runner at third base. Let's see if they can get him in.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aoki is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. Aoki is under it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 2-1 on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Astros 2. Nate Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
65, Nate Jones.
Tyler White will bat
Leading
next.
out for the Astros.
0 for 2 on his line thus
Designated
far.
hitter, Tyler White.
This is foul right side. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nori Aoki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch, and look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's George Springer, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. This one's down to third. Right to Donaldson. Throw gets him. 2 down. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A man on third with 2 down. Line towards center field. Jones is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Astros 2. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Toronto, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Ready once again, Jose Bautista. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Into the box now, number 7, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Runners on first with 1 down. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Riding in once again, Carlos Santana, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Working to keep them in the game here. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The 1-1 pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Ready now, Stephen Vogt. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. From the stretch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 delivery. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. The runner scores from second. Santana rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he is in to score as well. 2 big insurance runs there as they've upped the lead now to 3.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he will have to dodge one up and in. Not one he wanted to see there to start the at-bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Luke Gregerson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Hernan Perez will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played 8 full. Toronto leads this one 5-2. Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
26, Raisel Iglesias.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Evan Gattis.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Carlos Beltran, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready on 1-2. Fouled straight back. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Chu is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Now batting, first baseman, Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Gurriel. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
5-2 the final today. Drew Smyly hangs win number 11 on his line. Raisel Iglesias earns the save out of the bullpen, his 28th on the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.